Welcome back to the channel. Your 2025 watch list is about to get completely full. Netflix just dropped their massive slate for the year. And honestly, it is looking like one of their best lineups in history. We are talking about the return of Cameron Diaz, a new masterpiece from the director of All Quiet on the Western Front, and massive blockbusters that look like they cost $1 billion. I have dug through the trailers and the press releases to rank the top 10 movies you cannot miss. We are counting them down from number 10 all the way to the number 1 movie that everyone will be talking about. Let's get into it. Number 10. Troll 2. Released in 2025. We are kicking things off with a monster sequel that is literally larger than life. If you saw the first film, you know it was a massive surprise hit for Netflix. This time around, the stakes are even higher. The story picks up after the destruction of the first film, where we thought the threat was neutralized. But nature has a way of fighting back. The director Roar Uthaug returns, and he is expanding the mythology deep into Norwegian folklore. Visually, this looks stunning. The scale of the destruction is bigger, and the creature design has evolved. It is not just about a monster smashing cities, though. There is a human element here, about environmental consequences, that grounds the action. If you love Godzilla or King Kong, but want something with a grittier European texture, this is the perfect popcorn movie to start your year. Number 9. Jingle Bell Heist. Released in 2025. Now let's switch gears to something fun. Holiday movies can be hit or miss, but this one has a cast that demands attention. We have Olivia Holt and Connor Swindells, starring as two thieves who are essentially strangers, but find themselves in London during the festive season. The premise is classic. They team up to rob a corrupt department store owner, and of course sparks fly. Think of it as Ocean's 11 meets a Hallmark movie, but with a much bigger budget and sharper dialogue. The chemistry between the leads is what sells this. It is sleek and stylish, and has that cozy British winter aesthetic that just looks beautiful on a 4K screen. It is the perfect comfort watch that still keeps your heart rate up with a clever heist plot. Number 8. Exterritorial. Released in 2025. This one is for the thriller junkies. This German action thriller is going to keep you on the edge of your seat. The concept is terrifyingly simple. A former Special Forces soldier visits the US consulate in Frankfurt with her son, but in the middle of the visit, her son vanishes. Just completely disappears inside the building. The catch is that she cannot leave because stepping outside means giving up, and the people inside are hiding a massive conspiracy. It is a contained thriller, meaning most of the action happens in this one claustrophobic location. The fight choreography here looks brutal and realistic. It is not about flashy superhero moves. It is about a desperate mother using every skill she has to tear that building apart room by room to find her child. Number 7. A House of Dynamite. Released in 2025. Kathryn Bigelow is back. That should be all you need to know. The director of The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30 has made a new apocalyptic political thriller that feels frighteningly real. The story kicks off with a single unattributed missile launch at the United States. No one knows who fired it. The cast is stacked with Idris Elba and Rebecca Ferguson. The tension in this movie is built on silence and panic rather than just explosions. It is about the race against time in the White House Situation Room to determine who is responsible before total war breaks out. Bigelow is a master at making you feel like you are in the room where history is happening. The lighting is stark, and the camera work is shaky and urgent. This is going to be the most stressful movie of the year in the best way possible. Number 6. The Thursday Murder Club. Released in 2025. Finally, the book phenomenon comes to the screen. If you have walked into a bookstore in the last 3 years, you have seen this title. It follows 4 retirees in a peaceful village who meet up every Thursday to solve cold cases for fun until a real murder happens on their doorstep. The cast is British royalty. We are talking Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, and Ben Kingsley. It is directed by Chris Columbus, who gave us Harry Potter and Home Alone, so you know he understands how to mix charm with mystery. Visually, it is warm and inviting, with lots of golden hour shots of the English countryside, which contrasts perfectly with the dark subject matter of murder. It is witty and sharp, and proves that action heroes do not have to be under 30 to be compelling. Number 5. Nonas. Released in 2025. Vince Vaughn is back in a role that feels tailor-made for him. He plays a man named Joe who honors his late mother by opening an Italian restaurant. But he doesn't hire professional chefs.
he hires a group of Italian grandmothers to cook the food. The twist is that these grandmothers are impossible to manage. Susan Sarandon and Lorraine Bracco join the cast as the feisty Nonas who take over his life. This is the feel-good movie of the year. It is chaotic and loud and full of heart. The food styling alone will make you hungry. You can practically smell the garlic and basil through the screen. It is a story about found family and second chances, and it looks absolutely delightful. Number 4. The Electric State, released in 2025. The Russo brothers, who directed Avengers Endgame, are tackling a retro-futuristic sci-fi epic. Starring Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt, this movie is set in an alternative 1990s, where humans and robots are trying to coexist after a war. The visual style here is incredible. It is based on the art of Simon Stalenhag, which mixes mundane everyday landscapes with giant high-tech wreckage. We follow an orphaned teenager traversing the American West with a mysterious robot to find her brother. It is a road trip movie, but on a massive scale. The CGI looks seamless, blending the rust and decay of the old world with sleek, advanced technology. This is big-budget blockbuster filmmaking at its finest. Number 3. The Woman in Cabin 10, released in 2025. Keira Knightley stars in this psychological thriller that will make you think twice about booking a cruise. She plays a travel journalist on a luxury yacht who witnesses a passenger being thrown overboard in the middle of the night. But when she reports it, she is told that all the passengers are accounted for. The atmosphere is suffocating. Even though they are on the open ocean, the ship feels like a prison. The cinematography uses tight angles and mirrors to make you question reality, just like the main character. Is she losing her mind? Or is there a murderer on board? The color palette is cold blues and grays, emphasizing the isolation. This is a classic gaslighting mystery that relies on pure suspense. Number 2. Back in Action, released in 2025. This is the moment we have been waiting for. Cameron Diaz has officially unretired for this movie. She teams up with Jamie Foxx and they play former CIA spies who gave up the life to start a family. But naturally, their cover is blown and they are dragged back into the world of espionage. This is pure high-octane fun. It balances the action with comedy perfectly. Seeing Cameron Diaz kicking down doors again is just satisfying. The action set pieces are huge, spanning multiple countries, but the core of the movie is the chemistry between Foxx and Diaz. They have that natural banter that makes the movie fly by. It is slick and fast-paced, and exactly the kind of Friday night movie you want to watch with friends. Number 1. Ballad of a Small Player, released in 2025. And here we are at number 1. This is the film that critics are already circling for award season. Directed by Edward Berger, who brought us the Oscar-winning All Quiet on the Western Front. This film stars Colin Farrell as a high-stakes gambler hiding out in Macau. Farrell plays a man running from his past and his debts who meets a kindred spirit at the baccarat tables. Visually, this is a masterpiece. The cinematography captures the glittering, seductive lights of the casinos and contrasts them with the darkness of the main character's soul. It is a psychological drama about addiction and redemption. Tilda Swinton is also in the cast, which guarantees a powerhouse performance. This is not just a movie, it is cinema. It is intense and beautiful and heartbreaking, and it is easily the most anticipated Netflix release of 2025. There you have it. That is your roadmap for Netflix in 2025. Whether you want exploding robots, cozy mysteries, or intense drama, there is something here for you. I want to know which one of these you are watching first. Are you here for the return of Cameron Diaz? Or are you ready for the monster action in Troll 2? Let me know in the comments right now. Do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Kindlight if you found a new movie to watch. Thanks for watching and take care.